Welcome to Pygmalien rank game, guys. We'll start with the gold and go for... Yeah, we will go for more gold. Gold in Pygmalien is usually always needed. And then go for the banana ball, of course. And see. The duct tape is kinda okay. Not sure about the duct tape. Maybe we'll go for the bushel if you get the duct tape, but we went for the bushel quite a couple times now. Then have you have seen it was very strong, but I think it's getting boring already. I guess in the other videos you see usually rejecting stuff that I already played. Overheal haste is not bad though. We have nothing. Go to the weapon, maybe we can fetch some good stuff. Not bad. And we have this dude. And the golf clubs. Golf clubs, by the way, is okay, but too slow. Late game, you don't want that.
I got everything you need. Just
Hey Curio, what do we get here?
Ooh-wee. Now that's a bar.
Some damage to maybe win.
Warms my rusty
The insect
circuits to see
wing,
that line.
put it on the lumbar, so it has 6.8 seconds of cooldown. That way, you almost make sure that the flail gets the full damage of the lumbars before it activates. And then, yeah, I think this is it. We'll grab one more damage
Trash is tragedy.
and call it.
Reuse everything.
Want to reroll for better stuff. So far, this looks more like a weapon build.
My people. Peace. Boring.
Maybe a classic crew combo. I haven't played that for quite some time now. The dude is getting regen, but it's only one regen. Still a lot though. We have a lot of damage. Okay.
Well, I'll admit, I was impressed.
Lucky us that it's a Pygmalion. Pygmalion day 1 is usually very slow. So you get time to get your build going. Vanessa day 1 is just a piece of beep. You know,
Send me your huge items. Price?
I have
Don't
mixed
care.
feelings about her. Silk Scarf, we just recently went for the Silk Scarf. I wanted to try out some other things. But maybe next time.
Okay.
For now we will grab that and
Something huge.
I think defense crit is not bad here. Then grab even more money. Should be good to go now. Now of course we don't have defense, but we have a lot of offense. Should have placed that yo-yo in between these two. Not the holiday. It almost makes no difference still. The optimum gameplay is just like that. We somehow get the option to upgrade something, we will upgrade the lumbars for sure. Just so we can scale faster.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Let's see what Herma has.
Fill the tunes, heal the wounds.
Not bad. And leave. Okay, there is B1, B2.
You say over. I
But we are level 2, which is very bad because now the enemy might be level 3. Also level 2. Rip buddy. Honestly, I think it's just this. Quick the other guys.
You do see these
The
tough.
flail is the man.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
And that way we are just scaling the flail. Give it 30 damage before it starts to act. My guy has healthy order, so he has plenty of HP. Toxic fields, crazy.
Myself and I
But
still
toxic stuff is very bad in this patch. It is just way too slow. Burn is cooler.
That's given up the business.
We got some toilet paper. No. Economic seminar. Kev's armory might be a... It is indeed a guy. Never disappoints. Could transform the guy here. Okay, so do we want? Nah, that's real. This guy usually or sometime has shield enchanted stuff. Maybe not on day 3, but later. I also have the spiky shield here. We have to go for the hooligan, but at the same time I feel like we are not strong enough. Like he's so bursty and we are so weak. Let's go for the apprentice. Apprentice is kind of very strong as well. But we have a little bit of healing here. Oh, I just forgot about the overheal haste. And then we probably will have one against the hooligan. The hooligan has around 600 HP. We did the half of it so far. Okay, now we will for sure go for the HP. Since we have a very slow build, we need to make sure that we survive all the way. Silver tier. Nah, let's just grab a silver tier medium item. It's not a good item. The guy is also level 3. We are good to go. Let's play like that. We can't play the bottle lightning because we only have 1 ammo on it. This is our build. Not gonna risk losing 10 gold because the 10 gold we can just use to buy stuff and upgrade the guy. Only 6 burn. Maybe it's not enough. He's not scaling, he's just shielding for a lot. We are scaling. But yeah, the dude is giving a lot of damage. There's already 10 burn on me, applied on me. And I don't think it's enough. Yeah. Again, the flail until day 3, it's very strong. Look at that. The only bad thing is you need time. Upgrade monster item, let's go. We will just upgrade the fixer-upper and transform it ideally, and then figure out what we play. Depends all on what we get, of course. We are not gonna transform anything here. Another pickle. Or do we Nah, let's not transform anything. Let's just go here, grab some economy items, spend our gold, be broke. There we go. This guy here is not needed. The hot stones not needed as well, and so the succulent scanner is not bad.
You're a smart one for your size.
Look, it's
Go to
okay to have a
healing.
crush on me. I love everyone.
This is indeed not bad. This guy here is not needed. None of these. Get some money.
I'm gonna rub this stuff on you. Don't make it weird.
But long term we have to pivot out of this. Not long term, actually right now. Like during this day. Pivot out of this or get way more HP and stuff to get tankier. In this position the yo-yo, but I think it should matter here.
Phew, gotta hand it to you. That was a mighty fine tussle.
Ideally we will get the diamond fixer-upper on... This is not bad. Perfect. B1 and B2. No, we kinda don't need anything here. So let's go to large items, maybe we can find something useful.
It's smaller than
We're gonna sell this good dude here. And then of course reposition. It's just so much value to give the left-handed with a flail.
I'll shoot
That.
who stumps back home. I'm gonna be a
We'll also go for the
business thief.
landscaper. The landscape is kind of the... Okay, what do we have here? Can we play the chapel for some reason? We have no property, we have no apparel, we have no tool. This guy tool? No. Okay, so then that doesn't... It's not worth. This is very bad. I gotta sell the guy here already again.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
You have 5 or fewer items, you have plus 500 health. If we ditch these two, then we have 5. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Large appetite.
You made progress today.
Go.
I'm proud of you.
And if it's an ammo Vanessa, she is cooked. Like these two items don't do much. That way, we play with half our board, but we will get time to stack up the damage on the flail and ideally just one-shot the enemy then. By the way, I should have upgraded the yo-yo
I may be
on
young,
the B1, B2
Captain,
upgrade.
but I've seen my
But
share
I
of
felt
storms.
like, nah, I mean the yo-yo is not bad. But now he will start to quit. No, we can't win this. Maybe we can still win.
You've got talent. You should
As
put
you can
it
see-
toward nobler use.
Does this get... This deals double crit damage. What the frick, man. Obsidian, by the way. And here we have the large appetites. Just be tanky. Because these Vanessa players don't like that.
Take
Go
your
to medium
time.
items. Let's see what we can get here.
Oh, delivery's
Just
free.
spend the money.
I like the exercise.
More tankiness. 14 money to go.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll slide it to you.
Okay, now we are ready. Halsdick said,
Hope you packed
can't
a
say
change
no
of
to that.
clothes, 'cause you're gonna get dirty.
Is it my fault, guys? Like, is this my fault? Gotta grab that, no? Grab it and scale it. Because when are you getting a shielded fixer upper?
That belongs in
Let's
a
go.
museum. But I guess you can keep it.
Don't think we stand a chance against a guy here. He's burning too much. We have a small amount of shielding. There's the Caverjone. Caver Commander. Caverjone. And there's the Sabertooth. Well, it's not needed. Let's go for the Caver Commander. Maybe this will be indeed a fixer-upper. But you guys usually tend to downvote my games if I go for fixer-upper. But when was the last time you saw anybody go for fixer-upper?
Sting ground, sting sky, sting world!
What do you mean, experience? I haven't.
The all talk would be not bad here. Maybe we somehow get the gunpowder. Might be cooking something. By the way, if we upgrade the shielded fixer upper to diamond and then transform it, we will keep the shield enchantment. Just so you know.
The elder could see me now.
Just grab the money. Here we got no transformation
My battle
guy.
days are over, but my go make some more
Not
stories,
bad.
then
I
come
mean,
back and tell
honestly, it is a very, or would be a very good
Beautiful teaches stillness.
fixer upper game here.
Action.
Like 2 fixer uppers, but we can't scale both of them. I think it's just a shielded one. How much do we need for it to upgrade? We're only at 12 gold. Nah. Okay, nothing changed on our build. Now the question is, are we playing it maybe like this? I feel like we are not. We somehow get the fixer upper scaled
My
and get it
dreams
to good shielding numbers,
are
then
for you to steal.
yeah.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
And as you can see, the Vanessa players are always the same. All are sharing the same amount of brain cells and the same brain. Just play all weapons you can get and call it. So this is a ranked game, by the way. But to be honest, there's lately there feels no difference between ranked and other stuff. We will start scaling the guy because maybe we can cook something with it. I'm not sure what
Do you
though.
have any really small things? Where's Mitchworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal? I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
How much are we at? Body? 36.
Size dilutes the brain. Mine.
Maybe you can
highly
somehow get
concentrated.
lecture or something. but I'm fairly certain
If you want something
we
really
wanna
ugly,
transform the
proceed.
second fixer-upper. Lone Shark. Lone Shark does nothing. Trash Golem. Let's go for the Zookeeper. We'll hit level 7 anyways. Here we can get the Dragon Bulb. Like, the Dragon Bulb is not that bad. It's just so much better than these two items. We got the salamander that is completely useless. How much gold is it for? Better reject that, we have no space. Upgrading does nothing as well. For each weapon you have, brawler. And we have endurance, but endurance isn't too much.
I'll send you to Orlin, but I'll keep you as long as I can.
Not what I'd call taste.
Of course, upgrading it would be better. More value, but we need money. Jewelry, by the way, is also fine. But nah. There finally the transform guy is. Ay. What the frick is that? Oh man. Don't do me like that. Not that it's bad. Kinda don't need this then. We're just charging the lumbars. Yeah. The Genja's not needed anymore. That's why we just play it like these here. The windmill is good, but it's not good for these items. Frick, man.
Are you
We are scaling the guy
noticed? I'm huge.
for no reason. The fixer-upper. Also, I feel like the windmill is not that insane. If we somehow get it to 3.6 seconds of cooldown, then yeah, but everything else is like low-key kind of it. It just helps us to get the scaling faster. But the dude here has a diamond retort because it's already day 6. What else would you expect? And gold calcinator, and the memento mori, and that's why we won. Loser. No, I'm just joking, it's already hard living as a mech, but what I don't get is how did he manage to get a diamond retort and a golden calcinator? Oh man. Mysterious portal. Let's go. We are still scanning this guy. The windmill is good for heavy items. I mean, the spiky shield is a heavy item. Cauldron on gold is kinda sick. Nah, let's not play this. It's a guaranteed win if we play it, but let's not do it because we are men of culture. I have to go for the Corsair, but I'm pretty sure we will lose. Just because we have no... I mean, now it should be better, no? Now that we get a region. The issue is if it hits the lumbars with its stuff, then we are cooked. Now let's not risk it. Kind of way too risky. Because we have no healing. Usually if you have healing and many items, then it's no issue. But here if it hits the lumbars, we have no damage. And also we don't have any damage anyways, because we are just playing lumbars as our carry. We won't transform the windmill because the windmill is a good item. Just somehow gotta get cooldown reduction on it. Let's just go for gold tier skills because we have no clue what we are going for right now. Immolating spark, not really needed when use a property adjacent items. Gain crit chance. Sure, buddy. You have no weapons, your items cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Ah, go and break yourself, man. This is such a good skill that one has to grab it. Even though I'm playing here a lot of weapons, but maybe we can find a way.
Use that for the good of all. I can feel our
How much does this guy need? I feel like it doesn't scale at all. Okay, now at this point, might sell the guy here because we are gonna transform it anyway. Oh, my stash is bugged. Exit to main menu. Maybe we'll play around freezing builds again. It all depends, of course. All depends if we find the good stuff and about the enchantment.
Use that for the good of all.
Now that's quality.
Ah, Mr. Moo. Should be good here.
The Thieves Guild doesn't allow tourists or witnesses.
Is there anything... I mean, incendiary rounds usually is always good. I feel like the windmill with the numbers and flail is not even that bad. But it takes too much time to scale. Like look, almost at 30 seconds and we are only at 450 damage. Like this is too little numbers. So you have to pivot out. Incendiary rounds. Yeah. This is bad. We'll keep the incendiary rounds for better times. Oh man, this guy has 240 shielding already. Like, look man, why can't we just proceed to play it? 4 seconds of cooldown. But it's too large. With this you want some... If you have a large item, you want it to be a one-shot item, such as the double whammy. Or if it's not a large item, you don't want you want it to be a fast item. But, you know. 1300 damage. This guy will freeze it for 2 seconds. Never mind, only for 1 second. But we should be good. Because the double whammy is designed to one-shot. If it doesn't one-shot, you are kinda cooked. But golden is kinda crazy. Golden whammy and golden pawn shop. Would love to go for the chocolate,
People here
but
look so
yeah.
vulnerable.
Shielded steam ladle. Are we going for another steam ladle build again? What about the tea set? Can we cook something with the tea set? Sir, please. Do we need a business card? Do we need these guys anymore? I feel like we don't. But it would be bad to sell it while having nothing else. Yeah, it indeed would be bad, guys. I would not recommend you doing that. Shielded lemonite stand. Shield equal to your max 10% of your max health. If it wasn't shielded, I would have bought it if it was just a normal guy. Because the lemonite stand gives you so much HP. Oh man, it was that Ladle game all along. 4.5 seconds, 3.6 seconds, not bad, not bad. The fixer-upper low-key doesn't need to touch the windmill. Let's see if we can win against this dude here. Feel like we might not. So here the cold room is just the generator. Do you know what else we could play? That one item that gets charged when you play. I think we will lose this. Oh, frick, man. That gets charged when you freeze. Please kill him. Nice. 1 second about to die.
You seem like a nice person.
Yeah, this build is very bad. I am not gonna lie, guys. There's large items. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, exactly this one. We got it. If we buy this, this skill will upgrade to diamond anyway, so no one cares about that. No. I went for the stuff on the incendiary rounds. Okay, but then we are almost committed. Then what are we gonna do? We won't use a yo-yo. Won't use this guy. And now just need some cooldown reduction. Need to get the hot springs to 4 seconds of cooldown. So this guy will freeze 3 times. And this guy will go off 3 times. And the windmill will charge it again. And this is the charge from the windmill needed. No, we need a small freezing item. Stopwatch. Stopwatch is what we need, guys. By the way, this guy, 64 value. That's completely useless. What a waste of good wood.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know
Obsidian
what
is of
you're
course
fighting
very
for.
bad here because we have minimalist. If you have no weapons, your items cooldowns are reduced by 10%. We have the shielded steam ladle, which is not bad. Now we could think of what we go for. Who do we enchant? The windmill is probably not it. The windmill is just if it's shiny. It's good, but shiny will also be good on the hot springs. I think it's just a hot springs upgrade enchantment.
I'm pleased to find
Or cold room.
you.
But probably more this dude. Haste, not bad. Not insane as well though. This is very bad. No cooldown reduction.
I should warn you.
Should have put the other guy there. But still. Whoppa! I'm about to get one shot here. I mean, we have no weapons, so he's just cooked. We just need a stopwatch, and I think the build is solved. Upgrade the cold room. Upgrade the steam ladle. Waste one item for 4 seconds. Okay, and then look for good stuff. Let's see what we get out of this. By the way, we will lose all the value we gave it. I am not happy with that. What the frick are we supposed to do here? We can't play 2 of them. I mean, this guy is just better. But the shielded one is probably better than this dude, the non-shielded. Or is there any item that we would want to play with? Maybe the stopwatch. Just charge it with the windmill. Once the stopwatch goes off, this guy goes infinite, and almost these guys go infinite as well, and recharge the stopwatch. Maybe. We'll figure it out. One thing is for sure though, this guy is bad as frick on gold. And we need to upgrade on the gold room. I mean, it's not bad, it's kind of very strong with shielded, but we don't have that much reason. We need the upgrades on the minimalist, and there's one other. Your properties cooldowns are reduced by 10%. Or I think upgrade on the minimalist is 20%, and upgrade on the other is, I think, 15%. So that way we get to 3.6 seconds. Nice. The other skill is also a Tuscari skill. Do we need HP? We kinda do, yeah. But we don't have space. That's an issue. Gotta go to Curio then and try to find those feathers, even though they're only rounds. But it might make a difference here. It did. Small amount. Yeah, the incendiary rounds are not needed. We have the icicle here. Icicle is just better than the guy. I mean, the guy was not even bad with 3 seconds of cooldown. I want it back.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
The enchantments on the windmill are so bad, by the way. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I should have kept the jewelry. Like me Dumbo for not keeping it. It was charging. Oh, by the way, the bird is insane here. Like, look at this for multicast. We just wanna charge the cold room. Charging the hot springs is not that insane. It will get charged by the cold room anyways. This guy is just there for... I have no clue. But we need a stopwatch. We need indeed a stopwatch. Okay, 4 seconds of cooldown. We need to get it. We only need 0.2 seconds down on the windmill, then it will only need 3 charges to trigger. It's not bad. I don't know how much is the cold room.
You do see these tusks.
Igloo, heavy cold room, okay. Oh, I hate that item, man. Such a dumb item. I don't like what I'm seeing here. He will win. Yeah. Just because he has Cold Room on Diamond and the Ice Luge. And he has Steam Ladle on Gold. He just has more upgrades than we have. Look at this, 6 attacks, 732 burn, while we have 158. But I mean, we don't have that much burn. Gotta be fair. But still. Medium can be the upgrade on the dude here.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Yeah,
Did you see
there we
it?
go.
I made a sale.
And now we will go off multiple times with the hot springs, almost. Yeah, we need more cooldown reduction. That's so bad on it. Oh wow. We will sell the guy here,
I'm so glad we could share this experience today.
and then try to upgrade the steam ladle with the bootstraps here.
I can feel our energy.
Now the question is, are we indeed gonna play it like this, or are we maybe playing like this? What do you think? We could also just play like that. Because then this should go infinite. The steam ladle, of course, relevant as frick, but I feel like it's not really that much needed. We could also go for the booby trap and stuff over the private hot springs. Booby trap and steam ladle. Because we lack damage, guys. We have no damage here. I mean, all we need is just the guy. All we need is stopwatch, I think. Oh, yeah.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
Double value is not needed. Let's test it out. I mean, this way we get the most charges. Let's test it out without the steam ladle. But I feel like the steam ladle, we have to play it. By the way, this guy will get charged by the guy here 3 times. I mean, this is just fast. Nothing more. Only 500 burn. We are on day 10 already. If the enemy is Pygmalien, we have to switch to the other one. Oh man. Please. Give us cooldown reduction.
Now this is health food. Literally.
Okay, this is the 20th guy already. I swear this guy doesn't like us. But it's fine. We don't need him anyways. Now put the cooldown reduction. The dude here, it's 3.6. Okay, now it should indeed go infinite. Who is it? It's a Pygmalion. Then we can't go for that. Used by 2 seconds, so it will be 1.6 seconds. Not needed. We will just need 1 charge less But on the cold room, might make more sense here. Okay, let's play it like that. Against Pygmalien.
Are you sure?
The bird obviously is insanely strong, but don't want to charge his cold room if he has a cold room. Full combo. Okay. Ah, he has no... Oh man. Okay, we are cooking. We are cooking, guys. Look at this. We need to upgrade this mother trucker here. Now we got the cooldown from the windmill down. We need to get the...
Giving up the business.
We need upgrades. We don't need upgrades. All we need is skills. There's also another skill that... When you overheal, when you slow charge one heal item. Let's just grab overheal.
Once before,
No clue why though.
bloomed into a Dira.
Midsworth
Moving up in the world.
or... There it is, the stopwatch. Now the question is, are we pivoting, guys? Who did this guy upgrade? The signet ring. We have to sell the guy here.
Items, small items, grotesque excess.
Okay guys, now is it a complete troll build? Let's play it. I mean, let's test it, why not? Testing is all we can do here at this point. The stash is full, everything is full. No clue what to do. Now the issue, this guy is on 3.8. Someone need to get it also to 3.6. But I think it doesn't even matter because once... I'm not sure. I am indeed not sure. We really need these HP, man. Can't afford.
Master craftsman.
See, maybe we can get the upgrade here.
Try my best.
Not needed.
You don't like my armor.
Okay, let's test it against... We could go for trash item. Nah, let's test it against we also need a little bit more cooldown reduction on the hot spring and on the windmill. Then it should actually go insane. At least that's what I'm expecting. Now this guy obviously has a lot of... This is so bad, man. This is so bad. Nah. This is terrible. It's like I'm freezing my own items. If we somehow had a fiery guy, then yeah, but like that.
But not against me.
Let's replay it. This is so stupid, man. Okay, let's go to diamond tier skills. Maybe find that one other skill. Oh! Now, here we can play. Now we can start talking.
Come on in. Let's chat.
We kind of want to save money now because we have double to our gold. Damage equal to double our gold. It's another Pygmalien. The bad thing is Pygmalien usually tends to have a cold room and then he's a piece of garbage. Let's still go for it. Let's see.
You do see these tusks, right?
Neophiliac. Yeah, see. Yeah, against Pygmalien it's so little fun, man. Where are the Vanessas? Now that I'm building something like that, there's always a Pygmalien with a cauldron. Dumbass. Like, this is a very fun build, but yeah, you know. Shield.
What's
We
your
need more damage on the guy here.
Mine is sadness.
We don't need turbo. Okay, we got over here.
I thrive under pressure.
Ideally. We don't need any more stuff here. Then we can get the cauldron upgrade.
Punish
The stopwatch upgrade.
You're not ready to accept the
Yeah, guys, I will keep this build here. Oh, wow. Let's go. I'm not sure if we can win against him. No. No. Easy. But this guy is not a property.
You seem like a nice person.
Unfortunate. We were so ready, guys, with the Ice Luge and the bird. I mean, we just had the bird. But we will be so ready. We need to sell something, because we really want the money. Don't worry, I guess it's just the bird here.
It's all about motivation. You gotta
Come
know
on, some
what
loot.
you're fighting for.
I swear these loot items are not giving anything good. Skill upgrades. Overheal haste for 4 seconds. No, I'm not gonna spend my money. It's a Vanessa. So we will stick with this guy. If we die, we die. It is what it is.
My people believe in peace. Boring.
It's a full one shot. Now we should be very good against this guy. Because we are attacking him. There we go, body. I don't know, guys. This build is not really fulfilling. More cooldown reduction there. Here's a property, has adjacent items to it. 1 second. I mean, that's not bad. Let's grab it for now. Now we get our stopwatch going faster. Weapons are not needed, just grab the 5 gold. Small items. Small items. Grotesque. I mean, at some point we have to grab something. Okay, now we are good. Now we can sell the boots. Oh, the car will probably be not bad as well, but we have the minimalist. I think we have enough damage with the shielded windmill and the hot springs, and with the commercial zoning dealing 200 damage. Let's see. I mean, we saw it with the stopwatch. Now for this guy we have no... I wish we still had the bird. Because for some reason I think the bird would be better here now. Let's see how good this build is. Pushing the steam ladle to 1 second. Because this is the build we will play against other Pygmalians. It looks so much better.
Not all Pygmalians are pacifists.
This guy is still so bad, man. Any cutlass?
The joy of
Come on. More cooldown reduction. Please.
It's a whole new curriculum out here.
Not what I was looking for, but I think it's okay. Cutlass not needed here. Kinda need more HP, but... yeah, at the same time, you know, kinda meh. Okay, by the way, we got that one guy to 3-point something. This is still not okay. The hot springs needs to be 4.2 seconds. Only then will the stopwatch make it go off infinite times. But like that, it needs 2 charges to go off. The idea is that the stopwatch only needs one, that the hot springs only needs 1 charge to go off. So the stopwatch will freeze every item, and let's say we get, I don't know, maybe with our items we only have 4, and then we get maybe 2 items from the enemies in a bad situation, or 1 item with one weapon Vanessa. Then we have 5 items. This guy activates 5 times, charges these guys completely up. And these guys also charge each other, by the way. So they charge the stopwatch because we have 2 of them. So this guy going off 5 times will give 5 charges, which is the windmills going off 2 times and almost a half. So this guy will be charged for 4 seconds. And then it has 4 seconds to go. More or less. This is in a very bad situation. Not sure though. Let's just grab the region here. Grab the temporary boost. And it's a Pygmalion, man. Go and frick yourself. Usually you always face Vanessa, but when you have a good stuff against Pygmalion, Vanessa, you will start facing Pygmalion. Okay, yeah, it's just this. Fortunately, there's nothing we can do. And now pray that he has no cold jewel because, or heavy. Who was? We are dead, guys. We are dead. Quick. Nah, he's dead. It's a Kiwas player, guys, and we won. Look at this. Fiery and poison Kiwas. All building, so he was hasting it. With 1 second of cooldown, Esther hasting it. It's not bad, not bad. But the other build would have been just as amazing as this. Would it be? I think we would have lost. Like the other build was, we needed some good enchantment on the guy, on the hot springs, because we had no damage for the hot springs to kill the enemy. But yeah, it's still very unfortunate that we couldn't manage to get the other stuff as well. Just want to rewatch because I feel like I didn't pay enough attention to this, but look how much damage it does. And these two guys. Look, it's not the burning, by the way. The burning is very low at this point. It's just a commercial zoning. And honestly, I should have sold everything in the stash to get even more damage. I'm sure there was almost 100 gold on the stash, so we could have gotten 200 more damage. So here it was just these two guys carrying, and later the steam ladle went to it as well. But now look, the guy has no burn on it and is losing his shielding. Commercial zoning seems to be very strong now. You gotta pay more attention to that. But I don't understand how he didn't just clap me. Because we couldn't get as much region. By the way, one burn item on the cold room and this would be completely GG. Because then we would have indeed just played the stopwatch. And not the steam ladle. Stopwatch and the cold room would have gone insane. Because other than the hot springs, the cold room also activates its passive while it is frozen. So that way... yeah, you would still burn the enemy and give yourself regen, depending on how much food there is, of course. But yeah, cool game. We will take it. Just a little bit unlucky that we faced a lot of Pygmaliens. Again, Pygmaliens tend to only play QRs because most of the players don't know about all these comms and the items. It's okay, I would say. But they are weaker than these Vanessa players. But the issue is, Pygmalion players tend to play QRs or the freezing builds with cold room. I feel like they don't know any other combinations. So it's very annoying to have an infinite loop against Pygmalion. Also, he could have Caltrops. I mean, Caltrops almost no one uses right now, but if he had Caltrops, we would struggle as well. But yeah, I think this was still a cool game. Guys, I won't yap a lot here. Just trying to make the video a little bit shorter. Explain the stuff in short sentences. I am very bad at explaining or expressing myself in short sentences. I usually tend to be very detailed. But that's probably one of the things you enjoy on these videos because you are learning from it. At least I guess so. If not, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. You can still skip the parts where I start to yap too much. Okay, we will start with the shielded windmill. Charge adjacent items 1 second. Shield 23. Crit chance 1%. When you use another item, charge this 1 second. It has 3.5 seconds of cooldown. Mainly reduced with the skills. But also used some feathers. Yeah, so 3.5 seconds is below the breaking point of 3.6 seconds. Where you only need 3 charges to activate. So here this windmill needs 3 charges to activate, and also the normal windmill without the shield enchantment is on 3.6 seconds, so it also needs only 3 charges. And these two windmills are charging each other. So that means we basically need only 2 additional charges from on the outside. So if we, for example, had a bird here, then the combo would go infinite, just like that. In between the windmills we have the cold room. Freeze 3 items for 1 second, crit chance 1%. When you freeze, gain 9 regen for the fight. When your enemy uses an item, charge this 1 second. It has 7.3 seconds of cooldown, again mainly through the skills. So it activates very fast. Then we have the Ice Luge. Freeze adjacent items for 1 second. Reduce the cooldown of adjacent items by 2 seconds for the fight. We used it to reduce the cooldown of the normal windmill by 2 seconds. So it would have 1.6 seconds of cooldown. It would need 2 charges still. If we somehow manage to get the cooldown from the windmill here to 3.2 seconds of cooldown, then we would have played put it here next to the ice luge, and 1.2 seconds of cooldown is just, you only need 1 charge to activate it, and that will be the other windmill. So there will be infinite possibilities to create an infinite loop. Or almost infinite possibilities. I mean, you could have played everything here. Like, for example, if you somehow manage to get the guy, what was it? Eye of the Colossus. Then we would have played the ice luge and just put the guy here in between, and that's it. Yeah. Maybe more bullets on the ice luge would have been great as well, to get the guy to 1 second only. Not sure, guys. Would have thought about it when it arrives. But there's possibilities, especially when you have retooled and the Eye of the Colossus. Because the Eye of the Colossus will charge 2 times, or activate 2 times. Destroying 2 enemy items, giving yourself, getting you time, and also charging the windmills 2 times. So not bad at all. And the windmill only being 3.6 seconds and 3.5 seconds is of course beyond broken as well, because if they don't create an infinite loop with the ice luge after 1.6 seconds, it will just go off normally and just create another short infinite loop. And then we have the shielded steam ladle. Burn 2, shield equal to 10 times this item's burn. Crit chance 1%. When you freeze, this gains 6 burn for the fight. With the ice luge, we got it. I mean, it has 2.9 seconds of cooldown. With the ice luge, we got rid of 2 seconds. But remember, the minimum cooldown one item can have is 1 second. So it can't have 0.9 seconds of cooldown. It only can get to 1 second of cooldown. And that is the furthest we can go. So yeah, this is about the items. Let's continue with the skills. Minimalist, if you have no weapons, your items cooldowns are reduced by 20%. We got the skill, we got the windmill, and we decided to pivot into a non-weapon build. Because we got it on gold. Now there is another skill that gives your properties cooldown reduction. On diamond, I think it's 15%. So with that, we would have gotten a 1 second windmill next to the ice luge. But we were looking for it, but we couldn't find it. Kinda sad, because the cold room would have been on 6 seconds. The windmills would probably need, I mean, it wouldn't matter. I assume it will need 1 less charge. Then the commercial zoning, when you use a property, deal damage equal to your double your gold. Again, the idea was to maybe charge the stopwatch, and then the other guy goes infinite, the hot springs, and just deals with the commercial zoning a lot of damage. And also the windmills are properties themselves, so they also make use of commercial zoning. We had not enough gold though, because we got commercial zoning very late into the game. Else we would have just saved the gold, of course. On Pygmalien, with all the stuff I had, it would have been easy to get maybe 300-400 gold. Then it would be 600 to maybe 1k damage just per activation on the windmill. Which is kind of crazy. Like, Pygmalion skills are indeed completely broken. Overheal haste. The first time you overheal each fight, haste your items for 2 seconds. We got it from the bananas, blue bananas. Didn't use it often. But yeah. Overheal regeneration. When you overheal, gain 10 regen for the fight. We were looking for the other skill, couldn't find it, and then just took the overheal regeneration because we were hoping to get a heal enchantment at some point, which we got on the hot springs, but against Pygmalion I was not willing to play the hot springs. Yeah, the heal enchantment would activate both of these, which was good. All buildings, when you use a property, haste adjacent items to it 1 second. So these guys were permanently hasted. This guy only had 1 bullet, so it got hasted, and then it was not necessary anymore to haste it. Yeah, but tall buildings was mainly there to haste the stopwatch, because the stopwatch still had 8 point something cooldown. So hasting it was not bad. Then left-handed, your leftmost weapon deals plus 30 damage. We used it in the early game to get some more damage on our flail and endure the early game, as you have seen. Large appetites, if you have 5 or fewer items, you have plus 500 max health. We also used that in the early game to get ourselves more time, because we had a very slow scaling build with the flail, with Genjo, and with the Lumbars. So HP in the early game has a lot of value. You just buy yourself time to get your scaling going. Then Brawler, you have plus 100 max health for each weapon you have. We used that also in the early game. Additional to the large appetites, got around 1k HP out of these skills, which got us a lot of time. And allowed us to play Flail, I think, until day 6 or day 7 even. Long strides, if you have 5 or fewer items, your items have their cooldown reduced by 4%. Again, we were looking for the property skill. Couldn't find it, but long strides is also very good. I think on gold it's... on diamond it's 12% cooldown reduction. So you can have a lot of cooldown reduction on your items just with the skills. Remember that. That's why I tend to never go for upgrades. Like level 7, level 13 and level 16. I tend to never go for the upgrades, because the upgrades is just... You can find it in the shop and they mostly are not even needed. For example, the upgrade on the Steam Ladle. Like, if we upgraded it from silver to gold, where we got the chance, it will of course grow. We would have a stronger item, but there is a lot of options to upgrade it anyways. For example, you just find it simply in the shop, or you encounter the forge, or you have the bootstraps to upgrade it. There's also skills that upgrade your properties. For example. So I think, in my opinion, it's not really needed. Especially the cooldown reduction had way more impact than the Steam Ladle being on gold. Like, as you have seen, it actually didn't do that much. So yeah, you can have a lot of cooldown reduction. And the skills should never be underestimated on Pygmalien especially. Because I think most comps are mainly playing around the skills. Of course, there's comps where you don't need the skills. One example is Pig's Gym. You need a lot of scaling, but you don't need that many skills. Like, for example, tall buildings doesn't do much there. Long strides doesn't do much, because you might even not play 5 items, you might play 7 or 8 items. What you will need on the gym though is the cooldown reduction on properties. But that's it. But only for one skill you kinda don't wanna go for. Visit the skill guy. So again, for the scaling stuff you indeed wanna go for the upgrade. But there's most likely, or most stuff just needs or requires the skills. Then we have defense grid. The first time you use an item, each fight, shield equal to 10% of your max health. Again, we used it to get ourselves time in the early game to use the flail for longer. Because the flail combined with Genjo is usually day 1, day 2 you will do well, day 3 you will struggle. Here we combined it with Lumbars, so we didn't struggle day 3 as well. And then we combined it with more skills to get health and to get shield. We get a lot of defense and to let the fight last longer, so we can scale our damage. And that way it worked out for a little longer. So yeah, guys, I tried to shorten it, but I think it didn't work out that well. Maybe the next video we will try it again there. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.